Okay, so this is going to be an interesting video. Today is my mother's birthday and I have decided to make her a cake. But I kind of want to have a can as well because it's her birthday. So we have to celebrate, you know? So I'm going to be having some cans. I'm making the cake. What could go wrong? To Mom. I've also decided that I really want to set myself a challenge because I like to make my life hard. Maybe I like the misery. So I've actually looked up a challenging cake where it's like different coloured icing and on the inside of the cake different colours, so it'll be a cool surprise when you put into it. That's the plan. I have no idea what's going to start happening. Also, I forgot to buy cans, so I found my beloved Smithwick's in the house, but I'm going to have to move on to prosecco. It's a birthday, it's time to celebrate, you know? I'm baking the cakes tonight and then I'm going to ice them tomorrow if I don't have a hangover. I haven't opened this yet and that's concerning me, so it's like a can of heaven. I'm gonna go get my ingredients. Oh, and first things first, tie up your hair. Hygiene is key and it makes me look a bit more professional, like I know what I'm doing and not about to butcher my mother's birthday cake. First things first, I'm gonna get these tins a little bit like myself and get them glazed. Why am I drinking? I'm gonna get some butter to do that. Okay, butter, yeah, I just get that. As you can tell, I'm really prepared. I am just spreading butter. And this is just so that when we bake the cakes, it's gonna be easy to come out. The last thing I need is difficulty and crying. It's not my party, I can't cry if I want to, it's my mother's, so she can cry. She probably will when she sees my fucking cake. So far so good, nothing's on fire, except this can of Smithwick's. Oh God.
Bleh.
Excuse me. Okay, so, whoa. Well, that's one thing done. I got one thing done at least. Pretty happy with that. I think I deserve a drink. This is almost gone. So now moving on to the actual cake making. At this point, what you want to do is put on your oven to preheat. You hear that? That's our oven. Oh, let's go to check that there's nothing in the oven. First thing I'm going to do is going to beat the sugar and butter together. So I'm just going to measure out my butter. I need 12 ounces. Jesus, is this whole thing 12 ounces? How much is that? What's 175? I think that's the whole thing. What? So that's the butter measured out. I'm going to just soften that in the microwave because it's hard. Oi, oi. Then I'm going to measure out my sugar. Then I'm going to get another drink because my can is no more. It's gone. Shit, the butter. Oh yeah, that smell, oh my God. It smells like my childhood obesity. Now, we gotta get the same amount of sugar in that bowl. I mean, I know you're meant to use the small glasses, but I mean, it's all going to one place. This is going great, guys, I think. I mean, the butter's melted. Just gotta get the sugar. Things are going well. Okay, sugar. Caster sugar, yes. Oh, please work, please. Fucking work, you bollocks. And now you gotta beat this with an electric beater, but I don't have that, so I'm just gonna whisk it and hope for the best. Look at that, that's looking good, right? This is all just about the wrist, really. That's a good sound, I think. It's kind of like a workout too. All in the wrist. This is a compromising position, isn't it? Lads, I know what it feels like to have muscles built up in just the right arm now. I totally get it. It's a pity I'm not wearing my Fitbit right now. I'd be getting a load of steps. Come on! Fuck, I'm not fit. So once that's mixed well, then you gotta mix in your eggs. This says I need 6 eggs, but I'm just gonna do 4 and add in milk. Fuck, there's an eggshell. Top tip, use your eggshell to scoop out the other bit of eggshell. Fucking genius. So once you get all your eggs in the bowl, mix it all up. I do have a fucking electric whisk. It's in the fucking press. Fuck, I've come this far. I'm just gonna keep going with this one. It's an ode to olden days when we didn't have electric whisks. That's what this cake is gonna also taste like. It's gonna taste like history. I don't know if it's because I'm drinking or not, but that looks fucking good. Drink to that. Okay, so I'm adding in milk to replace 2 eggs. Probably shouldn't do this, you should probably stick to the recipe, but now it's time to add in the flour. Now you just add in the flour in little bits, because you have to be careful when you're folding this that it doesn't jump out with you. In a, like, you know, like jizz in the face type thing. Pink eye is a serious killer. Okay, I'm regretting not using the electric whisk now. Why the fuck not use it when you can? Oh, I remember now. Alcohol, that's why. Now is the fun part where I'm going to mix food colouring. I'm going to mix these into 2 separate bowls. So this is going to be our lightest colour one. Oh, look. Lovely. Spread it out in your tin. Oh, that colour's so lovely. Then we go for round 2 by. You tell I'm easily amused. This is so cool. Look at my 2 different coloured tins. Sometimes they're different sizes too. Yeah, I'm just gonna take a little break from recording and get the other 2 done just to speed things up. Okay, so now I have all my cakes ready to go. So I'm gonna put them into the oven.
Early the next morning.
Good morning. Welcome to part 2 of baking. It's the morning after the night before. My cakes have cooled, so I'm gonna start making icing now. But before I get into any of that, I'm going to crack back into prosecco and have a mimosa. The best way to start your day. And I'm gonna bring over the cakes to show you because I'm pretty fucking impressed. Oh my god, they look edible. These turn out great. Look! I'll make the icing first, I guess, yeah. 420 grams of icing sugar, so let me see how much. This is 500 grams. I'm gonna use this full thing because that's a lot easier. I'm getting a little thirsty already, so. Well, this is going well. I'm only awake, okay? Leave me alone. Maybe in hindsight, do it in little bits. Don't put the whole fucking packet in. I have no patience. That'll do. This is how great. I don't know if you have this in America, but it's a great little help. They divide the butter by 25 grams, so you know how much you're cutting. It's the little things, lads. Today I will not be going old school. Today I found and will be using our electric whisk. It's just something that needs to be really smooth, creamy, and as good as my wrist action is. It's not going to get it to cream. Well, not as quickly as I need it to cream. Okay, so that's that. I'm going to get my whisk now, beat it. That is our icing done for our crumb layer. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the 4 cakes onto our spinny thingy. To stick the first cake down and keep it in place, I'm going to put down Betty Crocker. So I'm going to be using this to essentially glue down the first cake. That actually looks decent. Now I'll be doing a layer of this icing between each layer. Now we go to our second most purple cake. I don't know why I'm telling you guys what I'm doing because you're not going to follow drunken Stafford's tutorial of how to make a cake. You know the way people say, oh, it was made with love? It was made with a hangover. That's our final cake going on. Don't throw your cake like I did. Might be another top tip. And then we're going to put on our crumb layer. God. This is fucking come together alright, like. I'm gonna put this in the oven, or not the oven. I'm gonna put this in the fridge to cool. Okay, so the plan I have for this cake is 4 different colours, similar to the 4 different colours I did in my cake. And hope for the best. Okay, so my mother has literally just put in, so for the rest of this video, I'm not really going to be talking. She's not really understanding what I'm doing with videos. I'm just going to be demonstrating. Hopefully see you on the other side.
Oh, well, hello there. I guess this is the voiceover section of my video now. Cake and bake, baby. So, I mixed my 3 different icing colours into different cups and then I started putting onto the cake. Then I made a chocolate ganache. I was frothing over the ganache, to be honest. And then I mixed my icing colours into 1 piping bag and started piping it on, and it looked pretty slick. Then I decorated it with pink wafers, Kinder chocolate, few silver balls, and spelled out mum. And that was that.
We did it. We fucking did it. Look at that. Hello, so final update. We had the cake. It was fucking delicious. I honestly can't believe how well it actually turned out. It has made me think that maybe drinking and having cans while baking makes you better at it because your fears and inhibitions fucking get out the window. Somehow paid off for me. I don't know if that will work every time. I really am delighted with how it turned out, and I think for any future baking I might just have a sneaky little can on the side. Have your cake and have a can and eat it. That's my advice. Thanks so much for watching. This was a very fun video to do. Make sure to give me a like and subscribe if you want to see more fantastic content, and stay tuned for more.